Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 186 of Sonic Boom TV. This is a unboxing, opening of a bunch of records that I got from VC Vinyl, my favorite whatnot shop. I've quickly learned that VC Vinyl has replaced my thrift store shopping habits of late, because I'm spending more money with them, or the money I would be spending on thrift stores, I should be say, I'm spending with them, and maybe a little bit too much. But a deal's a deal, and it's hard to pass them by sometimes. They have a lot of $5 and $10 records. Some stuff's 15. I haven't bought anything for 15 yet. The highest I've paid, I think, is 10. Besides for this Soundgarden thing that I talked about in my previous video, which I paid 35. But that's well worth it. Anyway, so I've got a stack of records here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 records here to open for you guys. Nothing. Most of this stuff isn't really mainstream popular stuff, but some of it I've heard of, some of it I haven't. Some of it I just wanted to try based on people on the in the chat of the shows, and some of them I looked up and listened to the little clips on Discogs. And so with that, we'll just go ahead and start showing them. I'm going to show them first, and then I'll talk about each one individually. Some of them have little stickers on them too that identify the number in the auction I was, so I'll just peel those off as we get to them. First one, Ruston Kelly, Dirt Emo Volume 1. Exclusive limited edition poster, baby pink vinyl, it says. This one, I've never heard of this guy. And apparently, this guy created Dirt Emo. That's like a style of music. I listened to clips of this, and it's like acoustic, kind of slow, almost like a Dashboard Confessional kind of thing, but darker, I think, which is kind of hard to believe. And this is a covers album. And so the first song is a Dashboard Confessional song featuring Chris Carrabba, that is the singer for Dashboard Confessional. So this one has Screaming Infidelities, which is probably their biggest song. Then there's Teenage Dirtbag Live. I love that song. That's the Wheatus song. At Your Funeral, I can't remember who sings that one. Maybe it says... No, I looked them all up. Damn It by Blink-182. All Too Well is a Taylor Swift song. This guy loves Taylor Swift for some reason. Then there's another version of Teenage Dirtbag that's acoustic. Something called Weeping Willow, which I don't know who that one's by either. And then Helena, which is My Chemical Romance song. So, looking forward to this one. The clips I listen to sound good. Just a little different than stuff I'm used to. But I think I'm going to like it. I don't know what other albums he has, by the way. I didn't look into him that far. Then we've got The Virgin Marys. Virgin Marys is one word. It says, honest to God, British rock with an undeniable punk edge, consequence of sound, featuring lead single Motherless Land, limited edition green colored double vinyl, includes download card of full album. I like the cover. I thought that was very interesting. This one I held off on for a couple weeks. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was going to be some kind of pop dance sort of thing, and then I looked into it, and it was definitely not. So this one, I forgot to tell you the prices on them that I paid. This one I paid $6 for. This one was $5, and this is 2 LP. Then I won this one. Takes a little sticker off. Roy Orbison, Big O. I had two records from them at this point, and both of them were Roy Orbison. So that one was free. This one, I don't know that. I mean, I know some of the songs, but I don't know if they're originally his songs. I think they might be like covers. Then this one, paid $5 for it. Blue Giant. This one kind of caught my interest too. I like the cover. I didn't know anything about it. It's kind of an alternative rock, but also kind of a countryish thing. So I'm not too sure about it. This one is not worth much. It's like $13 high end on Discogs. I don't know why so low. But I noticed a lot of these are on the Vanguard label too, or Vanguard and Anti. I see a lot of the ones that I've gotten have been on that. So I paid $5 for this one, and so that one, like I said, is not worth much. This one as well, Wilco Johnson, Blow Your Mind. I love the cover. I thought this was Wilco Johnson right here, but it's actually him, and he has passed away. I think he had cancer or something. So I don't know if this is the last album, but if it's not the last one, it's the second to last one. Had no idea who this was. He is a rock guy, but also kind of punk rock. He's been around a long time. He was in a couple of different bands. Can't think of the ones off the top of my head. But I listened to some snippets of this and it sounded real good too. So I wanted to take a chance. But this one's only got a $12 value as well on Discogs. This is on Chess Records. I don't think I remember on Chess is like the old time 50s stuff. I don't know if it's the same Chess, but looks cool. This is the one that got caught in the mail and went from the last two plus the next one. The mail came from Boca Raton, Florida, got all the way to New Orleans, goes to New Orleans, comes to where I live in Metairie, which is 15-minute drive. At nighttime when they're moving the mail, it takes them probably 15 minutes to go from the post office over there to my post office. Got to my post office, did not go out for delivery the next day. Went to a place called Marrero, which is maybe 5-10 miles, but you got to go across the river on the other side of New Orleans. Goes there. I go to the post office and say, look, why is this package going there? Something wrong? Why did it go? The guy tells me, because it was received at like 3 o'clock in the morning at the place over here. The guy tells me, nobody's here to accept packages at that time. And I wanted to tell the guy, every time the stuff goes from New Orleans, it comes here in the middle of the night, and somebody's here to get it, or at least they're dropping the truck off, or the back of the truck anyway, in your parking lot and scanning it in because it gets here every time. But I didn't go and want to argue with him, so I said, "Is there any way we can find out?" And he takes the number down, but can't do anything about it. He's like, "Come back here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock." Well, it was already in the other place at 8 o'clock. And so I didn't go. But the next morning, it gets shipped to another place called St. Rose, Louisiana, which is probably another 10 miles from where it was. Getting there, but maybe not, maybe a little less. But anyway, it's going away. It's like, oh man. So I waited another day. Then it says it's in New Orleans again, and then it came and it got to me. So anyway. That was the adventure of these the last three records, counting this one. And this one is called Balin. I don't know much about this. I didn't really get into it. I just based it off of other people saying that it was great, and I took a chance. But it says, debut album produced by John Congleton, featuring I Was Wrong and Something Tells Me. Limited edition colored vinyl. Includes full album digital download. Balin. They're kind of, the only thing I did was look on Discogs again and look up the snippets, and it was kind of a alternative indie rock kind of thing, I guess. Maybe a little country to it. I like the cover. It's kind of nice. Back cover photo is cool. She looks totally bored. So do they, the other guys. But anyway, that one looks cool too. Then, this one is a hardcore punk album. And Valen was $6. Called The White Noise, AM/PM. We've got a little hype sticker. It says The White Noise new album AM/PM limited to 500 copies on white, purple, blue sky vinyl. This one, I knew it was 500. I bid on it, and I was trying to get it, and this guy was like buying up. When he found out it was 500, he decided that he was buying them all, and so they had a bunch of them, and he started bidding like crazy on them, and I was like, what is he doing? Why is he not letting anybody get any of these? And so I waited a little while, and I came back to it, and I was like, look, can you go get some more of those and bring like 10 of them? Because I want one, and somebody's going to keep on bidding me or whatever. And sure enough, he comes back, and they were running the price up a little bit on them too. And I got it for $5, and they were paying like $7, $8, maybe $9, because the people that were trying to get them, they saw 500, and they assumed that, oh, it's limited, it's going to be worth something. It's not worth that much, I don't believe. But I've got albums that there's only like 100 copies of them, and they're not worth $10, because it depends on who the band is. Nobody knows who the White Noise is. But I got it because it's it's a punk band that I'm interested in finding out about. That's all. So, 10 songs, probably really short songs, probably. Well, there's a couple 5-minute ones. Most of them 2 or 3 minutes. But anyway, cool one. That was $5. And my last one that I've got in this pile is one that the guy couldn't find, and I had to wait forever to get it. And I kept asking him about it, and he would say, "Oh, I'm gonna go look," and then he would never go look. And I was like, man, by the time you get it, somebody's else is gonna come along and snipe it from me. And sure enough, somebody came along and tried to snipe it from me. But I went fast enough, and I got it for $6. So Kate Nash, My Best Friend Is You, first time on vinyl. She is a British kind of alternative indie kind of singer. I looked up her video, a couple of her videos. She's got a really thick British accent, and I love it. She's kind of cute, and that helps for liking somebody, right? The back cover is really plain. It says "Made in Great Britain" on the sticker. This record, I've only got one other record that I've seen that has something like this. It says there's a locked track, and which that means is like the record will stop, or maybe it won't stop it might just keep spinning in the same spot on the last song, and then the song that is My Best Friend Is You is like the secret song that she named the album after, which is the locked track. So the last song in here is called I Hate Seagulls. I looked that one up. It's kind of a fun song. It's a love song or whatever, but I think all of these probably are. But after that, apparently there's a song, My Best Friend Is You. So, not bad. That one was $6. So all these right here, how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 records. Paid 5, 10, 15, 20, and 18, $38 for 8 records, all brand new, still sealed. They're not gonna be sealed in a second, but plus shipping, and like I said, the shipping on each one of these, the Roy Orbison was free. All the others, if I bought multiple from a show, the first one was like $2 and something, and then the next 70 cents. So let's just say another $10 or so for the shipping. So we've got a total of maybe $48 for all these. Not bad. And of course I'm broke again right now, so because I did this, but because I did this plus the other 10 or whatever that I've got coming, including one that I won. So we're not gonna talk about that so much, but it's definitely kept me out of the thrift stores finding other stuff that I don't need. So let's open them up. we got this video is gonna be long. It's already 15 minutes, and we'll probably go at least another 15 more. Dog is coughing it up in there. All right, so Kate, and I want to keep wanting to say Kate Bush because she was so popular recently because of her song being on Stranger Things. Can't get it out. All right, so we got that. This one does not have a download card, so we've got Kate Nash. My Best Friend Is You. We've got printed inner sleeve with the bunny rabbit and the lyrics. Heavyweight. This is heavyweight. It's not polyline, but it's also, well, it's not slick on the inside. The outside is glossy, but the inside is not. We got black vinyl. Kind of I don't know where it goes. Nice little collage type photo there, and then that one right there. So neat. I think I'm gonna like this, just based off of what I've heard on her videos that I saw, and I watched I think 2 of them, and both of the songs were off of this, so and they were good. So good to the collection. Good to the collection. All right, the next one, only 500 copies. The White Noise, AM/PM. On white, purple, blue sky vinyl. Find out what that is in a second. It's probably going to be some kind of swirl. Or splatter. But it would have said splatter, I think it was. Here's a download card. There is printed in inner sleeve. Oop, download card just jumped right out. Cover my number like I always do. Well, short number. Little card right there. Basic black and white card. Limited to 500. Ooh. Alright. It's kind of a swirl. It's mostly blue. If you can detect the, what was it supposed to be? Purple on white, purple, and blue sky vinyl. There is such a light hint of purple in that that I don't know if you guys can even see it. There's some like right in there, some right there. Oh, right there you can see some. Not much. So I feel like that was a a bad call on that. It's but it is kind of a swirl. Not quite a splatter, but a swirly thing that does look like blue sky. It's a nice color, I'll give it that. It's just the purple's not there. And you got this total punk rock looking band picture with some notes and stuff. This guy's got the mohawk with the tongue out, and you got the other punk looking guys there. So very cool, very cool. And we got some lyrics on that side. So I think I'm gonna like this album. I haven't had a really good punk find in a while, so hopefully this will be one for me. And we've got Balin again. Thrilled to Be Here is the name of it. Open this one up. We've got another download card. I do enjoy the download cards because I can listen to the music at other places when I'm not here. Basic black and white. This one's on Fantasy Records. Look at that. Fantasy. A story about a person named Fantasy, but that's for another day. Then we've got some lyrics and stuff. Lyrics, and then we got another little photo of the band. And, ooh. This is nice color. It's nice, transparent, like greenish. What color does it say it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be limited edition colored vinyl. It doesn't even say. So we'll take this. It's like almost seafoam green, maybe. Very nice, very nice. I hope I like them a lot. Based off of this, the way this looks, I'm happy. Getting my indie rock fix through this company. um, Next one is Wilco Johnson. No relation, but could be. I don't know. I'll claim him if he's good. Blow your mind? I'll shoot the bag again. All right. Oh, we got something in there. That is the old chest label. I'll show you guys that in a second. It doesn't look like there's a download in that one. So we've got, oh yeah, this little poster. We get to open. I guess well, maybe that's not a poster. It's just a little fold-out book, but we'll show it like that anyway. And then we've got some more photos on the inside. Okay, kind of neat. Kind of neat. And we got the black inner sleeve with the it's plastic lined. I don't know if it's poly lined, but got that old school looking chest label. So I'm assuming, I think that's the one that I remember from the old records my grandparents gave me, the old singles, you know, that they had from the 50s and 60s. I believe that's the same chest. Good to see they're still around. At least they were when this came out a couple years ago. This one's not that old. I think it's 2020, maybe. I feel like it was either pre or during the pandemic that I looked it up and that was the date on it. But maybe it's on the back. Can't get that back in there. It says 2018, so older than I thought. 5 years old. Oh, this is what I was thinking. It says 2220. It was the address, and that confused me, I guess, when I looked at it. To make me think that. Okay, anyway, next one. Moving on. Blue Giant. Oh, I didn't think I read this. The debut release features members of Viva Voice, The Decemberist, Swords, and a duet with Sleater Kinney's, what's her name? Con Tucker. So, definitely got their roots in alternative rock. Very cool. Another one on Vanguard, or maybe the one I saw before, I don't know. For some reason this record isn't worth much. Still, worth more than I paid for it, or was until I cut that seal anyway. What do we got? We got a record. No download card, no inner sleeves, no liner notes, no nothing. And a typical little old Vanguard label. Looks like an old school label as well. I don't know what I was going to say about that. Like I said, I really didn't do too much research on this one. Just taking shots these days, you know. It's. I feel like it's better to do this. Pay $5 or so for something, and it's a brand new record. It's a lot more likely not to have any problems than going to the thrift stores and spending a couple, $1 or $2 on something that's got scratches in it and everything else. Roy Orbison, the Big O. I just tore that right off, didn't I? Oh, well, he didn't have a hype sticker anyway, so just go ahead and take it all the way off. All right, Roy Orbison, the Big O. Got a bunch of band members. I don't know which one. I don't think he's one of these people. I don't know. Maybe he is. That's because he looks like an older guy there, and those are younger guys, and none of them look like Roy Orbison to me. Maybe this guy? I don't know. But anyway, this one was free. Won it. They opened up the show, and they had it on there, and as soon as I walked in, opened the thing, the show had started, and I just clicked it, and boom. This is a white thing, but it's polylined. Got the old London label. which would, when this came out, would probably be pretty accurate for the time. So it's probably the one that they originally had on this album, because this had to have come out in the 70s or 80s originally. This version is 2015, but I'd be willing to bet this is Red Mono Blue Stereo. What does that mean? I don't know. But the songs on it are Break My Mind, Help Me Rhonda, Only You, Down the Line, Money, which may or may not be a song I know. It says accompanied by the Art Movement. These are the Art Movement, I guess. When I Stop Dreaming, Loving Touch, Land of a Thousand Dances. I heard part of that song. And that is, that's not his song, but that's the cover. Scarlet Ribbons, She Won't Hang Her Love Out. What does that say? It's pink writing on kind of a pinkish color. That's hard to tell. She won't hang her love out. Oh, in parentheses it says on the line. Casting My Spell on You and Penny Arcade. It says recorded in England. I don't see an original date on it, so I don't know. But it's it's not a new album for sure. Roy Orbison's been dead a while. But now I own 2 Roy Orbison albums. And I could get more because they have at least 1 or 2 others on there that I don't have yet. And I like the first one, so I'm going to probably like that one and maybe just become a Roy Orbison junkie. Then we've got 2 more, I should say. Got the Rustin Kelly, Dirt Emo, the man who created a genre. Never heard of it before, but I'll go with it. We've got some record. We've got some kind of something or other. No download card. So we got that cover. Back cover. We've got a photo. Well, it's supposed to be a poster. It says exclusive limited edition poster. So this is your poster. It's about 12 by 12. The back cover, the back picture is just blank. But you can kind of see his picture through if you put it up to the light right, but you won't be able to see that. So that's cool. And we've got the... Ooh, that is pink. That is like birthday cake icing pink. It's not doing it justice on the screen, I don't believe. That looks a little bit lighter than it actually is. A little darker from what I'm seeing anyway. But it's definitely soft pink. Not Barbie pink where it's that hot pink. It's light pink. Pretty good. And the last one, the Virgin Mary's gatefold. Gatefold cover. Out of all these, there's only one gatefold. That's weird. Because these days, gatefolds are pretty common. I guess they've probably always been common. I don't know. I wasn't there the whole time. So we got the front cover, the back cover. These people with they must be dead, and they're going to the river Styx, and they have to pay Carrion, the man who brings them across the water. So that's why they got the quarters on their eyes, or 50-cent pieces, I should say. Maybe silver dollars. I don't know. Anyway, open it up. We got some lyrics and stuff. Kind of nice. This one does not have a download card. Oh, yes, it does. Black and white one. Okay. The records. they're both the same, so I'll just show one of them. Very nice color green. It's a translucent bright green with the black on one side and white on the other side for the labels. The other one exactly the same labels, just probably different writing, I'm sure, but same kind of vinyl. So cool. I wish I don't know if you guys have noticed on my videos how I don't do a like a preview page where a thing where it pops up on the thing with a picture or something. It just has a random image of me, doing something, and usually you get three choices based on how when you upload it, and they're always something ridiculous. Got my mouth like or something like that. That'll probably be the one that pops up. It never has it when almost never has it when I'm holding up something, or if the main thing in the video I was talking about, it'll have me holding up something else. It won't have me like say I was doing, an episode just about this album, but I mentioned something later at the end and I held that up. It'll show the thing I held up at the end of one of my choices, and that'll be the best picture to go with. So if my pictures look goofy, because I just don't I don't make I don't know what they call them, the things where when you see somebody's video and it has a pre-made picture with the words talking about what the episode it is or what the channel name is or something, that kind of stuff. But I just haven't. I could do it. I just don't want to put the time into it or anything. Maybe I should. Maybe somebody will talk me into it. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I've got more records coming than I can even think of these days. I got all these to listen to. They're going into the queue tonight to get in the lineup. I need to wash them off with the Spin Clean. But I've got probably 10 to 12 records coming. And some of them have shipped already. One of them, for some reason, hasn't left Florida, even though it was ordered the same time as the others. And then there's two. I won one last night, and I bought one last night. And those may have shipped today. I haven't checked it. So, anyway, that's it for this episode. Gone on long enough. I know you guys love to spend 30 minutes with me, but that's past 2 minutes ago. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.